Okay, day 9. This activity will take place in Schoology and Google Drive. So the instructions are in Schoology. So when you come to your Schoology account, like we've talked about, we're going to week 2. We're on day 9 now. And we now have this Gdrive Folders assignment, is what we're working on. So what you're going to do is read this. You're going to post 2 screenshots, one of a folder that you create in Google Drive called School Year 2021. And then within that file, you need to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other folders. And these are the names of them. So we're going to walk through the steps of doing that. So we come over to our Google Drive. And if you're like me, most of the time you don't pay attention to your Google Drive. You just save all kinds of stuff there. And bam, it's all kinds of crazy. Hard to find things. So we're going to set up a folder system. What you do when you're on the Chromebooks is you're going to click New when you're in your Drive. And if you don't know how to get to your Drive, I always bookmark mine to the toolbar here by clicking the star. But if you're not there, you can always go to the Sam's page. And I believe your Drive is, go down. Your Google Drive is here under Google Tools. It's also down here in your apps. When you click on the little circle, it's down here as well. So a lot of places, a lot of ways to access your Drive. What you're going to do is go to Create New, and you're going to choose Folder. We're going to call this, the first one we have to create is School Year 2021. That's our school year. Create. For the purpose of the assignment, it would be really nice if you color coded it. So if you double click with your fingers or your mouse on there, you can change the color of it. I'm going to make this one red. That way Miss Watts sees it. Perfect. Okay. We're next going to click inside the folder. So double click to get into it. We're going to create several folders inside of here. So I'm going to create another one. We said we need one called ELA. I'm going to create another one. Math. Another one. Another one. Social studies. And finally, the last one, exploratory in general, so that you can put anything for any exploratory in this one. Ooh, exploratory. There we go. Create. So now I have my folder system. Okay. I'm going to come back out to the front. If this is where I'm choosing to stop, all I have to do is take a screenshot of this, and I have to take a screenshot of this. Make sure when you do your full screenshot, you get your little either avatar or whatever you have up here, so I know it's your computer screen and not somebody else's. If you're going for extra credit, you're going to sort all of your documents. So you might also want to create another folder called junk, because I know a lot of times we put just whatever we have in our Google Drive. And so maybe there's no category for it. It's not English, it's not math, it's some random meme I saved because I thought it was funny. So I'm going to color code this. I'm going to make this one green. Trash can is green. Recycle. Okay, you can either choose to delete things or move things. For instance, Cobalt is a science project. So what I can do is I either can drag it into the school year and then drag it into the science folder, or if you do the double click with your fingers or the tap with your mouse with the right, move to. My drive will come up here. I'm going to choose the school year and click on the little arrow. And then that's his science folder. So I want to click science and then move. These are both, all of these actually, all of these, guided fiction, all of these are English stuff. So I'm going to highlight them all at the same time by hitting shift. Hold on. Click and then shift. I don't have a mouse. It's easier with a mouse. Double finger click move to, and these are all English, so I'm going to move them to the school year 2021. Oop, and I didn't hit click again, so they're in here. And that's easy. All I have to do is now move them. If you make a mistake, you can go find them. And then I'm going to drag them to his ELA folder. Maybe, yep, there they go. And I can come back out to my drive. I see what's next on my list of things to move. This was for, I'm going to call this junk, because this stuff was for just his homeroom. So they're going to go into junk. They're not really a subject. Or if you want to make another folder for something else, like personal stuff or whatever it is you want, you can have another folder. Health project, for example. Okay, there's a exploratory. So right finger click, move to. You just want to make sure when this pops up, that was what I did wrong last time. You want to, when it loads, maybe. Let's see if it works again. It's being weird. If this gives me problems doing it this way, you can always do it the old-fashioned way. So I take it and I drag it to school year 2021. It goes in there. Then I click into there. And I move it then into exploratory by dragging it into exploratory. Bam. Go back to my drive. Let's try one more. Let's move these to junk. Oop, didn't mean to click on that. Football pictures. So I'm going to shift. These are junk. Okay. I'm going to finger click. Move to. Hopefully it loads this time so I can show you. Not sure why it's not. This should load and you should be able to click the arrow for where you want it to go. But if it's not, that's no big deal. We're going to drag this pile into junk. Okay. And so once you get that cleaned up, if you are doing extra credit, you have to clean up your whole drive. But if you're not, don't worry. You go into this Google Drive. You need to post 2 screenshots at the minimum. So the example shows you right here. Picture 1, I label, say picture 1 and picture 2. Picture 1, you're going to hit when you're on your outside with your junk and your school year folder, and you're going to screenshot that image. So control and the key above the 6 and take a full screenshot of that. A good idea when you're taking those screenshots, I'll show you when I'm over here in Drive, control and the button above the 6. When it comes over here, a lot of you on the quiz had a problem because you didn't name them. So if you click on show in folder, it's just going to call them generic screenshots. So some of you posted the wrong photo last time on your quiz because you just had all these things called screenshot. If I 2-finger click on it, it brings up that menu where I can rename it. And I can call it picture 1 2021. That's the school year picture. And then the second image you're going to create is when you go into that folder. Click into it so that you have a screenshot of this. Hit control and that number above the 6. There's the screenshot. Show in folder. I'm going to rename this one too so I know which one to grab when I do the discussion post. I'm going to rename picture 2 inside. I'm going to call it that. And then when I come over to my Schoology account and I go into comment, I'm going to type in it picture 1, picture 2. If I have a third picture because I did the extra credit and cleaned up my whole drive, then I might have that. If not, I'm just going to grab picture 1, hit file again, grab picture 2, open. There's my 2 pictures loading. I'm going to post. And there's my completed assignment. I might have a third picture if I choose to clean up my whole drive and get the bonus points. Okay. The only other thing you have for day 9 is the Where's Watts attendance piece. And it wants to know, of course, where has Miss Watts gone to today? Isn't that what everybody wants to know? After a long week, where is Bitmoji Watts? This is one of my favorites, just because she looks so cute and excited. She is at Starbucks, one word, coffee, second blank. Starbucks, coffee. That's where she went on a Friday because she is exhausted from a long week of virtual school. Okay, remember this piece is due by 11:59 tonight. The Google Drive assignment is due by Monday at 11:59. Remember, always, when you come into your Schoology, it's going to show you what is due. And to access it, you don't have the lessons over here, but to access it, all you have to do is click on those pieces over here in blue. If you need the recording that goes with those items, all you have to do is go into live recordings, find the day that you need, be based on the folder that you're doing work from. So if you're doing work from the day 6 folder, then you need the day 6 video. If you're doing work from the day 7 folder, you need the day 7 video. Okay, so they go together. Also remember, for some of us, if you're watching them in Schoology, you also always don't connect right away. You have to click the blue link above the error message. And then that will load YouTube for you outside of the browser. Okay. Otherwise, the videos are all available in Google Classroom.
Okay, here.
So if you go to your Google Classroom, if you go over to Google Classroom, oops. Oh, sorry. And you go into your class. All of the videos are not only in the stream, but they're also here in materials. You have office hours, Schoology tips. Remember, we have that agenda. And then recorded lessons are all in this one document. So if you don't like accessing them through Schoology, or it's easier for you to have Schoology open over here and recorded lessons over here, you simply click on the lesson. Click on the link and go to the link. And it will load just the same. Remember, you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you are right there with Miss Watts.
Okay,
on YouTube.
Welcome today.
I think I have 38 followers now. A little sad that Mr. Piper has almost 100,000 followers on TikTok. I'm excited over my 36 subscribers. So have a great weekend, and I hope you do well on your Google Drive assignment. Have a great day.